Yo, what is going on, guys? Tomahawks here. Today I'm bringing you guys my very first De Atomizer gameplay. I'm going to be using the NV4 Fallout with quick draw, stock, extended mags, and hollow point with the ELO sight, as well as the perks I'll be running is just marksman and ghosts. Now, rather than showing you the entire gameplay, because it was quite slow and it is really different for me, and I don't really find that gameplay really that enjoyable, I've actually cut through a lot of the clips and gotten rid of a lot of the boring sort of areas. I found myself, what I was doing rather than actually camping, I was trying to, like, sound silly, steady my heart rate, because when I started to get really close, I had to really calm myself down, just because it was not because it was my first one, but just, I guess anyone who really knows, who's gone for these types of streaks, actually understands, you know, the intensity it gets when you start getting that high. The map that I'm playing on is Skydock. I wouldn't say it's a very good map for going for nuclears, but it just happens to be the first one. I was actually really upset that I didn't manage to get this gameplay before my NV4 Fallout review. I think as soon as the pressure was off on me getting it, I was able to get it my very first game putting it on. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be running this gun, so I was just like, with the group of people I was with, I was like, yeah, might as well just chuck it on. But you know, you never know what happens, and that's just what happens. So domination is probably the better game mode for going for these types of streaks, at least if you're in a party. You can do it in TDM, but you sort of only get one or maybe two possible shots at it, and you have to be quite an aggressive player because of the short time window and the short score. Like I said before, my game style in this is quite different to how I normally play. Normally I sort of rush around a bit, and usually I start going for a streak when I'm like 10-15 incidentally, and then I'll sort of start to slow myself down. But in this one I sort of started that a lot earlier. I think maybe I thought I was on a much higher streak than what I actually was, so I started to play a lot more cautious. There's a couple times that I almost got killed, but luckily the reactive armor actually saved me, and rather than running scavenger, which is what I normally would run if I'm ever trying to go for nukes previously, I was running the man at arms trait, which gives you full ammo, and I feel like if you're not horrible with your shots, then you should actually be able to actually not run out of ammo and continue using that weapon. Since getting this gameplay, I've actually taken off hollow point and put on silencer, and taken off marksman and put on dead silence. I feel like dead silence is actually really useful in this game. It silences your thrusters, also silences your own footsteps, and it lets you hear enemies quite easily. I wouldn't say as good as running awareness and stuff, but obviously it's not in this game, but it's the closest thing you're going to be able to get. Also, silencer just keeps you off the radar, and I don't think it actually affects your range that much. I mean, it does a little bit, but I think the benefits of it far outweigh the negatives of the silencer. Reactive armor is good for two reasons. One, it lets you, obviously gives you more health, and that way you can sort of take on a large group of enemies, or if you're in like a tricky situation, you can just pop the armor. But also it gives you instant full health. So say if you're one shot and you thought you'd taken on the only threat that you saw, and another guy comes around the corner, or you're stuck reloading, you can just pop the armor and you don't really have to worry about it. You can finish reloading your gun, or you can wire, and then you can just take him down. It's just as easy as that. That pretty much wraps this video up. Hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. Let me know what you think about the sort of cutting style I used, and if you would prefer me to use the entire gameplay. It's just that I like to keep these commentaries quite short, because I sort of start running around in circles about what I'm saying, and I'm trying to work on my commentaries as, as an actual content creator. So let me know how that's actually going, what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.